Hello, welcome to Steve's Woodshop and Tool Reviews. What I'll be reviewing today is the Ryobi Link wall storage system. I've got this wall storage system in 3 different areas of the house, and I will be taking you to all 3 of these areas, letting you see exactly what I use it for. Where I bought most of the rails and the storage system is a website called directtools.com. Directtools.com, they also have physical stores you can go to. In fact, I have one here in my location. But I usually buy online. It's owned by TTI. TTI is the parent company that makes Milwaukee Ryobi, and they also license Ridgid from Emerson Electric. So let's get into it. I'll show you exactly what my setup is here. You can buy the rails either separately in a 2-rail pack, and then you can buy the individual pieces that you can connect to it individually on Direct Tools, or you can buy it as a kit. They'll come 4 panels, 6 panels to a kit, 2 panels with, and that comes with some of the hooks that you can utilize on the rails. Directtools.com, I get these, they sell factory blemished and reconditioned tools. I got a lot of my Ridgid tools that have stamped on there reconditioned from directtools.com or TTI. You can find these on sale for 35% up to 60% off and 70% off. I have found these, most of these I've got at 50% off. They're pretty expensive if you go to Home Depot, but Direct Tools, and you'll wait, they'll send you notifications on sales all the time. So you can get this stuff relatively inexpensive. So let's take a look. I'll show you exactly what I've got involved in it. You mount them, make sure you see the link is in the correct position or they won't fit right. As you can see, they have mounting locations here and strategically placed at 16 inches apart. They also, when you mount them, you could put them together like this, so that both of these will be mounted on the same stud and you can keep going. Also, if you wanted to, you can mount them like this, where they will stack together. I don't do that because basically if you do that, when you put anything on this top one, it hangs over and leaves this lower one that's basically non-usable. So, how it works is they have these notches. For instance, we'll get this hook. This hook, as you can see, has little tabs on the bottom and tabs on the top here. Tabs on the top. When you click it in, the tabs on the top go in between these 2 hexagons, and the tabs on the bottom will fit directly in there. So this thing is locked in pretty good. Now you can also put a screw here and lock it down more. I typically don't do that because they lock in. You really have to snap them out. So that's how they work. Let's take a look at how I got them set up. So this is my small shop that I have. I've got 2 shops. This is where I keep a lot of the consumables and things like that. So I've got 1 rail here that's holding my M12 transfer pump and also a ladder. If we go over here, you can see they make a shelf unit that fits on the rails themselves, and I'll show you how that fits together here later. And under that, I've got some tools mounted, and then I've got 2 rails set up here, and you can see what's involved here. I've got tool holders, like this one right here is a tool holder that they make, and it just slips on the battery holder. It sits like that. So I've got 4 or 5 of those in here you'll be taking a look at. Paper towel holder, I think I got that for like $7. It's also got a shelf on top. And if you look, there are, I'll show you a couple of places where you can get these clips. What I do is I take the hook off, and my clip tech mounts directly on here. So this is this had a hook on it. As you can see, I took the hook off, mounted this clip tech holding system in here, and this simply just clicks right in. Also, I have storage for a circular saw. These are the hooks. As you can see on the bottom, I've got bins all along the bottom with different screws and little tools in them. Here is the tool shelf. They hold 1, 2, 3, 4 power tools, and if you wanted to, you could actually double these up and you could hold 8 power tools. I don't do that. I just keep it at 4. It's got a shelf on top. It's got this little rail on the front that I hold my bits and drill bits. On the side here, I've got magnets where I've got my chisels. Keep going down. You can see here I've got some different things on here, different hooks. Also, if you look up here, I've got another sander that's on that same type of holder. And then you get on Etsy and buy all kind of different items on this. Like this one I got from Etsy. It's just a screwdriver holder that holds my 4-volt Ryobi electric screwdriver. Got some screwdriver holders here. More of the Clip Tech pouches here. So if you go online, they'll want you to, if you look at Ryobi, they want you to see these are made with these little notches where they clip together, and also the ends you can clip together. If you put them together, you just have a whole row. If you put something up top, this right here will basically be not usable because things you have hanging down is gonna get in the way. So what I do is I separate them. You can see this was separated by 1. This is separated by a couple here. It's a lot more better use of the space that you have. This is a different shelf up here that fits on the rail, and you can see everything I've got on here. Over here is another spot I've got with the storage system on it, and I hold some larger tools here. I got the framing, I got the framing nailer, got the Sawzall, different things like that. So you can see I've got 3 rails mounted here. And this little storage area of the basement, my wife also uses a Ryobi link. That's what all of these wreaths are hung up on. And in the same storage area, I have, this is a shelf bracket that you could put your own shelf on. So I just use a 1x12, put that on and put hooks underneath it. So I'm holding my DeWalt inflator there and some different items on top of that shelf. Go over here. This is where I keep my vacuum, my Ryobi inflator, the DeWalt blower, and the DeWalt little power washer. This is all in that same little storage area. So this is my garage setup. This is in the corner of my garage. I'll get you closer. We'll take a look at what we've got here. There's a shelf on top where I've got different items. Down below are these little hooks that you can hang things on, such as I'm doing here with the tripod and the light and the little dust brush. Now on this particular rail, this is also the Ryobi Link 1-gallon dry vac that I use for the cars. It's got the clips on the back that hang directly on the rail. And I've got a crate. This is a Link crate that holds on the rail also. It's got the same clips. This, for instance, is where I keep my track saw. This is a track saw I use in the garage. And it's got plenty of room for other storage up top there. Below that is my battery holders. That's what the batteries I use for these tools here in the garage. I've got another bin here with some hand tools in it. Down here I've got a little bin with screws and nails. Here's the charging station with some different items on there. I got some more hooks here. That's the Ridgid inflator, the fan, the light, sawhorses, they all hook to here. If we go over here, these little clippers and small chainsaw operate on that same system that's got the battery hook in there that you could just set these on. Here I've got a paper towel holder, which I've just got rags on there now. And then down here, I've got another little small Ryobi vac, and you can see what's attached to here. A couple of different bins. And so that's it. That's this corner of the garage. Let me tell you, I'll take you over here to the little 3-car garage sidewall next. Okay, this is a different area of the garage. I've got the Ryobi Link wire shelf up top there. And then under here, I've just got some bins and some hooks with some different things connected to it. So that's a Ryobi Link wall system that I use. Show you how I used it. I find this stuff incredibly easy to use. It's modular. If I don't like this here, I could pick it up and move it down here some. If when I want to take it back, it's just a simple click on. Very, you can customize it, put whatever you want to on there. Very easy to use. And as you can see, you can customize it to hold whatever you need it held. So I love this Ryobi Link, and I'm going to continue using it. Probably continue buying it. I'll find other uses for it. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to have a lot more reviews coming up and some giveaways coming up soon. You want to be notified of that. Thank you.